telling the story. Hey, it's Kayla Mickel. How y'all been? So today I am back with another friggin' video. Meet Lola. Meet Lola. Meet Lola. Lola. Can you say hi, baby? Anyway, this video is for you to meet Lola and for me to tell you my birth story. So, I went to Virginia on vacation with my sister and some family, and it was a long journey to Virginia. Okay, this was a long car ride. I don't know if it's because I was 7 months pregnant, or are you trying to run me over? Anyway, it was a long journey to Virginia. Around this time, I was going through a lot, and I had just got these days off of work. I begged my boss to let me have these days. Anyway, it was a long periodically journey to Virginia, and I was 7.5 months pregnant. I think I was either 34 or 35 weeks. I can't remember right now, but that's how it was. So the first night or the first day, we didn't really do anything. When we got there, we just kind of went to a Mexican restaurant, and then we got back to the hotel room, y'all. And let me tell y'all, I had a suite. Okay, I'm talking like big old bed, king size bed in the middle of August. It was AC up in there. I had a hot tub in my room. Yes, I did. A fridge. Well, it was like this common area. It was like I had my own personal bathroom. I had a view of like the forest or whatever. It was bomb, okay? Let me tell you, this resort was so bizarre. You want to see it too? Yeah. I just remember waking up the next morning and it felt like period cramps. But they were like really light. So I didn't think nothing of it. My doctor told me that it was safe to take, you know, a little Tylenol during your pregnancy. Like not no huge dose, but if you're really in pain, that it is okay to take like Tylenols and stuff like that. So I took a Tylenol that morning, not knowing that it wasn't gonna do nothing for me at all. And I ate breakfast with everybody. We all chilling. And funny thing is, my nephew walks up to me. He rubs my stomach and he's like, "Auntie Kayla." I was like, "Yes." He's like, "Are you sure you're not gonna have the baby today?" And I'm like, "No, the baby's not due till October." And he's like, "Okay." So we had decided that it was gonna be another chill day because we were supposed to be there for 9 days. This is the first actual day there, because the day before we were traveling, we had got there like the middle of the day. We was all tired, so we just chilled out and stayed in the room and went to sleep. This day we decided it was gonna be another chill day and we was gonna go to the pool. But before we went to the pool, all the women, well, we left all the kids at the hotel with my sister's brother, and all the women, we had went to Walmart. Now I'm walking around Walmart and these period cramps are getting worse and worse, and I'm not saying anything because we're on vacation and I'm not trying to worry nobody, okay? I am in pain. Like, I'm just walking it off, brushing it off, doing my little pregnant waddle, like waddle, 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 or whatnot. So it progressively gets worse. Like, I'm in the car, I'm like pretending everything is okay. We get back, we taking groceries upstairs because, you know, we had fridges and everything. And my sister's mama is like,
you're not exempt because you pregnant. Come on, help take these bags upstairs.
So I'm walking up and downstairs. You know, I'm doing everything wrong. Not knowing, right? Not knowing that I'm in labor, Kayla. This whole day, I woke up in labor. So finally, everybody decides to go in the pool. We all put on our swimsuits. I'm in the pool. I'm like, something ain't right. I'm sitting on the sidelines. And anybody who knows me knows if I'm going to a pool, I'm jumping in. I'm geeked. I'm excited. We're going to the pool. I'm swimming. I'm swimming. I'm sitting on the sidelines, okay? It hurt so bad. I got out of the pool. I only had my legs in there. I got out of the pool. I was sitting on these beach chairs on the side, and I'm like, but once again, we on vacation. Basically, I'm like, you know, we on vacation. I'm not trying to alarm nobody, but I was really in pain. Like, to the point where I'm just sitting there like, right? So I'm sitting over there. I decide to go to the indoor pool. I get in the indoor pool. It seems like it's getting worse. So I get this overwhelming feeling like I have to use the bathroom. So I go in the bathroom. I peed a little, but it wasn't enough to necessarily think my water was breaking or anything. I just, you know, I peed a little. Rinsed myself off. I got back in the indoor pool. Then I stuck my legs in the hot tub because you're not supposed to get in the hot tub when you're pregnant. But I put the bottom half of my waist in there a little bit just to ease the cramps because, you know, warmth eases cramps. But it just didn't feel right. I was only in there for about a minute. So I got out like, nah, this ain't it. So I went back outside with my family because they were all at the outdoor pool. I went back outside, and then finally my sister comes over like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm cramping. Like, I don't feel good. And she's like, maybe it's just Braxton, his contractions, and maybe you just need to lay down, right? So I get back to my room. I'm laying down. Hours have passed, and it's just steadily getting worse. So I took my happy butt to the bathroom because I thought I had to use the bathroom. I tried to doodle, I peed, I got in the shower, I doodled some more.
Okay.
I got back in the shower. I took a warm bath. It wasn't hot because I didn't want to, you know. I was in the warm water because my cramps was hurting so bad. I took my blanket. I put it in the dryer. I wrapped myself up in a warm blanket. Nothing was working. I was living with my auntie at the time, so I called my auntie like, I think I'm gonna have a baby tonight. Like, I'm in pain. It's not getting better. You know, she's all the way back in my hometown. So I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Finally, I called my sister because she was in a different room. I called her. I'm like, it's not getting better. My contractions are like 5 minutes apart. They last this amount of time. And she's like, that sounds really textbook. She thinking like I looked this up or something. I'm like, no, Carla, like I'm in pain. Finally, she came to the room. I'm leaning over the bed and I'm crimping, I'm crying. So she like, okay, we gonna take an Uber to the hospital. And if you haven't watched my Uber story time, go watch it because you know why I'm leery about Ubers. Okay? So we in the Uber and she like, is this a good hospital? She trying to talk to the dude and I'm just back there in pain, just you know, and he trying to talk to us. I can't say nothing at all. We get to the hospital. This is where it gets juicy. We get to the hospital. We like, she's in pain, she pregnant, so they instantly rush me to the labor and delivery unit or whatever. The nurse is like, yeah, she probably just having Braxton Hicks contractions. And my sister's like, yeah, that's what I thought, but she seems to really be in pain, like something's wrong. So the nurse is like, yeah, I think we're gonna end up sending you home tomorrow because it's probably just Braxton Hicks contractions. All this time I'm just laying there, Pat, like just laid out, just in pain. I can't talk, I can't move, none of that. Like Carla's signing papers for me, all of, like, I couldn't respond. She's like, they're like, what's your name? Carla's like, Kayla. Like, she's giving them all the information because I can't speak, I can't talk. I'm like, don't touch me, don't talk to me. And finally, after, I want to say after 20 or 30 minutes, the doctor comes in there and she's like, have you had a pelvic exam before? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, I'm going to give you a pelvic exam. As soon as she looked down there, she's like, and she goes, it's dead silent in the room. We're waiting for the doctor to say something. We're waiting for her to say what's up. She's like, I can see your baby's hair and it's very beautiful. I'm gonna need you to listen carefully because you are 9 centimeters dilated and you're gonna have your baby tonight within the next hour. The whole room, and here she is, the whole room is stuck, like, tonight? Yes, tonight. So my sister, like, immediately, is it a full-term baby? What is it, a premium? Is it a full-term baby? Are you sure? Can you look? Oh my God. Even the nurse is shook because the nurse was even thinking, like, she's only 34 weeks. It's probably Braxton Hicks contractions. Her body's just probably getting ready to give birth and go into labor and whatnot. But my baby, my body said it's time. Today, right now is the time. Okay? So I get in the delivery room. You know, it's a bunch of people in there. I get this overwhelming feeling that I have to pee. All of this happened within 30 minutes. Had to be. It was not long at all. 30 minutes to an hour. So I get this overwhelming feeling that I have to pee. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to pee. And she's like, it's okay, you can pee on the table. People pee on the table. People doo-doo on the table. It's perfectly normal. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and pee on the table, right? So my sister like, get her a bedpan. Get her a bedpan. So they're like, but ma'am, she's like, get her a bedpan. Right. So they finally get me a bedpan, and I can't even sit on it. Like, I could only lay a certain way for me to not be in that much pain. So they take the bedpan away and she's like, let's try this. So the doctor ends up breaking my water and she's like, I want you to just let us know when you're ready to push. Do you have any questions? And my dumb self, because I didn't get to this part, my OB appointments where you start discussing delivery and all of that, I asked this lady, what did
10 centimeters dilated
mean? Everybody in the room looked at me like I was crazy as, okay? She's like, girl, she didn't say that, but she's like, 10 centimeters means you're finna have the baby. Like, and she showed me a chart on the wall, like, this is 1 centimeter and this is 10 centimeters. And it was like a picture of the baby's head opening up the vagina and the cervix. I mean, opening up the cervix and whatnot. So I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm slow as, right? And so finally she's like, just go ahead, tell me when you need to push. And I'm like, what do you mean tell you when I need to push? You the doctor, right? So I'm feeling all this pressure and I'm contracting, and she's like, why don't you just push through your contractions? When you have a contraction, just start pushing. So So I get to pushing. I do my first push, push. I do my second push, push. She keeps getting sucked back in. She's like, this time when you push, don't stop pushing. I'm like, I going Super Saiyan and junk like. And finally her head comes out. And then it's time for the shoulders. Ugh, that's so painful. So painful. So painful. So painful. So the shoulders came out and then she just fell out. It just like all this fluid coming out. All it like all of this. And my sister, the whole time I'm in labor, she's like, it's okay. You're doing great. You're doing fine. I didn't have any of my kids naturally. You're doing great. Like, I am so proud of you. And when I had her and I put her in my arms, she was a little 4 pounds, 7 ounce little dinky. And the first thing she did was hit me in the face. And I was like, no, the doctor's like, is this a love tap? It's a love tap. And I'm like, that ain't no love tap. Because she was a preemie, because I had her at, I don't know if I was 34 or 35 weeks. I have to look at the paperwork. But because I had her so early and I was at a hospital that didn't have a neonatal intensive care unit, they had to take her away to a hospital that was an hour away, which I cried as soon as they took her. I cried for a long time. And when I finally got to see her, it was the best thing in the world. Because I love her so much. And she is such a blessing. And she's taught me so much in this 1 year that she's been alive. But that was my birth story while I was on vacation. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Smash that like button. Subscribe down below. If you haven't followed me on my social medias already, you can go ahead and do so. Oh, my Instagram and my Snapchat are Kayla_Mickel. And my Twitter is Kayla_Mickel_. Spelled just how you see it on my YouTube channel. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Subscribe to my mommy's YouTube channel. Yeah. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Right. What are you trying to tell my subscribers?
Yeah.
Subscribe down below if you want to see more videos with me. Right. Right. Peace, love, tranquility.